is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. They get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. One play, lose the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Dump off caught by the running back. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Six remain. Down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take two.
Touchdown, Auburn. They finish off the scoring run. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the quick throw. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Looking for a man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught for the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to scramble. He gets loose. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Under pressure, just lets it go.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Here's the second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go. Third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Brought down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. But he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Muscles past the defender. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Auburn. Back and forth they go. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Has the first, still on the move. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Fine time, moving to his left. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's second down and 10. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Following the incompletion, second and 10 from the 30.
30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? keeping it on the ground here. Across the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 15, set to kick off.
The Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here's a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And the runner takes off to his right. He's past the marker and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab with the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Let's it go. A 4th down completion to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Automatic on the PAT. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. This time, a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Gets made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and now he just gives himself up for a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. The shovel pass complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Ball's incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Chewing clock with the running game. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tigers! They are pouring it on now. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
36.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.